Welcome to today's episode. Today, we are going to be playing a game called Wolfie. So this game is part of the bundle for racial justice and equality that I purchased a little bit ago when they were running this promo. So every purchase of this bundle went towards supporting the Black Lives Matter movement, which is not over and still needs support. I will link to some resources down below where you can continue to help. You guys ready? Let's get gaming. The Wolf's Bite. Here we go. How many players? One player. The wolf. 2 cups of snark, half spoonful of brawl, 3 ounce foolishness. Doesn't sound like enough foolishness to me. The pigs. 3 tablespoons of quick wit, 10 ounce stubbornness, 8.5 cups of grudge. Oh my. I'm gonna start with the wolf, I think. After failing to thrive in the highly competitive residential demolition industry, mostly due to difficulties dealing with brick construction, the big bad wolf decided it was time for a career change. Unable to resist the lure of entrepreneurship, he decided to enter the restaurant business. Not a good time for that. The 3 little pigs, dissatisfied with their free sample demolitions, are conspiring against the big bad wolf and his new restaurant, the Wolf's Bite. Oh, so cute, these illustrations. The whole village turned out for the grand opening. Will the big bad wolf finally launch a successful enterprise, or will the 3 little pigs throw up a metaphorical brick wall and stop him? So cute. Okay. The wolf now plays. So we got rep, stars here. Day 1, Culinary Institute. The neighborhood, city hall, grocery shop, the barn, the lake, and the witch's hut. Bad side of town. Ooh. I don't know where to start. I'm gonna assume in my restaurant. You spend the day preparing delicious food for your guests, drawing from all your culinary skill. Oh, should I have gone to culinary school? At the end of each day, you're exhausted and covered in food, but the knowing your customers are well fed makes it worth it. He gains 1 reputation. Tom Thumb and his wife Thumbelina are in the restaurant this evening. How am I supposed to beat people that small? This is harder than cooking for giants. Ahem, Sir Wolf. My name is Vorum Valum. Yes, the Vorum Valum. I don't know who that is. I couldn't help but notice you had a problem that needed science. For the low price of a free meal, I'll let you borrow my shrink ray, my growth gun, or my chaos cannon. What do you say? Pretty tempting to unleash the chaos cannon. But I think I'll shrink the food with the shrink ray, because growing Tom and Thumbelina would take away their choice. But I'll just shrink the food. Oh no, your finger slipped and you missed the food, hitting Alice, who was waiting on Tom and Thumbelina. Sounds like I just unleashed the chaos cannon instead. Great. Shrinking again? Seriously? Ah, she's used to it. Call the rabbit and have him bring me some of that stuff that makes people grow. Wolfie, expect a call from my lawyer. The Wolf's Bite loses 3 quality and the Wolf's Bite loses 3 quality and the wolf loses 1 wealth. Now the pigs play. They went to the bad side? And the barn? And the witch's hut? Oh, they're getting their fortune told. 3 non-refundable, completely blinding predictions for the future, all free. What a bargain. Hooves crossed for something nasty for the wolf. How rude. The room went dark, a chill filled the air. Suddenly, an otherworldly voice that was everywhere and nowhere at the same time said, "Empty stomachs, empty coffers." Unsure how to act on their fortune, the pigs decide to go on a diet to see if their empty stomachs may empty the wolf's coffers. It doesn't work, but the pigs save a ton on groceries, just by switching to Geico. The pigs gain 1 wealth. If there's one thing the witch has plenty of, it's toad's breath. She boasts the biggest collection. You get your hands on it. Let's just say the wolf's pasta is going to taste a whole lot toadier. Oh. Oh, she's just willing to sell this stuff. Gus Fiore has caught wind of the intrigue surrounding the Wolf's Bite and would like to feature on a show Restaurant, Taverns, and Bars. Will the episode be about redemption or revenge? Only time will tell. Alright, my turn to play again. Let's go to the Culinary Institute. Let's train in the regional cuisines. We're a good wolf. We're starting a new business. We're just trying to make it on our own, you know? With his expert tutelage and rigorous instruction, your cooking knowledge and culinary technique grow. The Wolf's Bite gains 1 quality. That'll be good for the food critic. The famous interior designer Jacques Le Bonbon is putting on a workshop at the Culinary Institute on restaurant aesthetics. After a rigorous all-day session, Jack reveals the final design. Challenge. Remember, students, what is seen is just as important as what is not seen. Let clean design principles guide you. Which motif do you employ? Post-postmodern chic? We're going post-postmodern. Oh, this just will not do. It's like you were sitting here for the entire class and then decided to do the opposite of my curriculum. Is this a joke? Are you trying to stress me out and give me wrinkles? I'd rather eat in a bar and intolerable. Get out of my class! Oh, I'm destroying myself. Come on, pigs, what are you doing? Seamus, how dare you? ABC always be cheating. They learn how to ruin my food. Now they just need to find a way into the kitchen. I lose another quality. They're getting lectures on advanced sabotage. Serve each junction to prove you learned something. Remember, we eat with our eyes first. What are they gonna craft? Oh. Yay! Oh my god, something worked out for me! Unexpected dashes of mischief. The restaurant business is fraught with difficulties, but the wolf's first foray into fine dining is off to a particularly unimpressive start. Rumors are circulating that pigs may be behind the sputtering start, but they are unconfirmed at time of print. So many places to go. I'm gonna go grocery shopping. I'm gonna go shop for ingredients. I'm just a good old wolf. Can't run a restaurant without things to cook. Trip to the store provides you with all the ingredients you'll need to cook up enough food to feed an army. You even managed to negotiate a discount. I'm just so savvy. Major sabotages, such as the deli case or refrigerators, are obvious and your presence would draw suspicion. You note that the shelves are taller than the aisles are wide. Suddenly, vision of tumbling dominoes fills your head. Such a chain reaction would likely destroy most of the inventory and force the store to shut down temporarily. Such a grand sabotage would draw substantial penalties if caught, but the reward... What's the reward? Huh? Wait, what's happening? Why would I get Pinocchio to lie? I don't want to do any of these things. But I guess elderly abuse is what we're gonna do here. Bump into old Mother Hubert. The old crone is notoriously clumsy. A slight nudge from you and she'll likely send the shelves tumbling. Oh, how clumsy of me, you lament as you hip-check the elderly woman. Eee, that hurt! Is she made of metal? Oh, I'm sorry, dear. Did I bump into you with my polytitanium replacement hip? The blasted thing is just so powerful. Here, let me help you up. Do you need a ride to the hospital? I am not very good at this game. Ay, ay, ay. Wait, they can work in my restaurant? From messing up orders to dropping trays of food on patrons, you ensured each customer's first visit to the Wolf's Bite was also their last. All these pigs know what they're doing. The poor hiring manager had no idea what she was getting into. The Wolf's Bite loses 1 quality. Count Dracula, also recently reformed, is at the restaurant. This VIP is a perfect opportunity for sabotage, as it may not only ruin the evening, but it may land the wolf a fine from the health inspector for endangering patrons. Knowing what we know about vampires, how do we go after this one? Oh. Is this some sort of joke? A pun on my plate? How dare you? I expect more empathy from you, Wolf, but your hypocrisy is more insulting than your cheap gag. I'll teach you a lesson about teasing vampires. In a poof, the Count transforms into a bat and screeches at the window, topping centerpieces in his wake. Loses 2 quality! Something fishy at the Wolf's Bite. The Wolf may be in over his head with his first restaurant. We've received first hoof accounts of chaos in the kitchen with shocking details such as Reuben sandwiches served without rye bread and nobody being sure if chips are fries or crisps. Hopefully the Wolf can turn this ship around. Honestly, doesn't seem like it. What is happening? I'm gonna work in the front of the restaurant. Try and appease my guests. You spend the day greeting the guests and waiting on tables. Your customers appreciate the visible effort you are making to ensure they have a pleasant experience. Seeing happy customers makes running around for hours on end worth it. I gain 1 quality. Jack Frost is dining in the VIP section this evening. The staff inform you of his chilly demeanor and are asking you to help break the ice. Which food item do you offer Jack? Ice cream? Oh, I get it. Since I'm from the North Pole, I must want ice cream, huh? If I wanted ice cream, I'd have gone to the Hen and Terry's and not come to a gourmet restaurant. I can't believe in the 21st century people still think North Poleans eat nothing but ice cream. Come on, pigs. What are you gonna do to me that I'm not already doing to myself? You spend the day eating in the restaurant being as much of a nuisance as possible. You order things that are not on the menu, send back every order at least once, intentionally spill drinks, and disrupt other guests' meals. You were the only ones in the restaurant by the end of the night. The Wolf's Bite loses 1 quality. The Wolf invited Little Bo Peep to the restaurant's VIP section in an effort to cheer her up after she lost her sheep and hopefully generate some goodwill amongst the villagers. This transparent pandering attempt cannot go unsabotaged. Wool napkins. Unfortunately, this was too subtle for her to notice. I'm better at sabotaging myself than the pigs are. She was not upset, and in fact complimented the Wolf for his luxurious napkins. The happier she became, the more goodwill the Wolf cultivated. This sabotage completely backfired. I gained a reputation! Thanks, pigs! Camera crew spotted near the Wolf's Bite. Witnesses report Gus Fiore's camera crew was seen near the Wolf's Bite yesterday, scouting for good angles and recruiting potential interviewees. Lots of buzz. Hey, that's me. Let's see what I can do at City Hall. We're gonna cater. I feel like I make all the wrong choices. Papa Wolf once said, "Don't make any big decisions on an empty stomach. Nobody makes bigger decisions than the politicians at City Hall." Some delicious pastries with your logo prominently displayed on the wrapper should help the city council perform at the top of their game while getting your name in front of the city's movers and shakers. I gain 1 quality. Oh, the news station is here. Rapunzel is interviewing me. Camera turns to me. Mr. Wolf, the city is ablaze with debate over the legalization of pure gingerbread extract for recreational use in restaurants. What are your thoughts? It's great! You give a winning smile and explain the merits of using pure gingerbread extract while cooking. Some feathers are ruffled, but your patrons seem excited about a daring new flavor to sample. Oh. Wolf's Bite gains 1 quality, but I lose reputation. I'm not gonna have any reputation. This isn't going very well. These pigs like their fortune stole, huh? Fills the air. Hindsight is foresight when history repeats. It's because they already had their fortunes told. Recalling how effective bricks were at stopping the wolf before, the pigs decided to stock up on bricks for any future huffing and puffing. This reminds the town of the wolf's previous transgression. The wolf loses 1 reputation. You know, piggies, I have several more exotic breaths in my collection that you may want to try. Each one is potent in its own way. I'm willing to sell you one and teach you how to use it for the right price. Do you have any in mind? Drowned Man's Breath. Oh my, I forgot I left that one out. You sure you want that one? Okay, when you open this, any standing body of water nearby will overflow uncontrollably like a full glass of water flooding the surrounding area. Be careful when you use this. You wouldn't want to be in my next batch. Oh my god. I don't know. Eating without drinking is boring. You need to spice things up and try out the liquid arts. Some culinary flair. You serve up a bunch of flaming howlers to bar patrons who cannot get enough. Hopefully nobody minded that you had a few. I gained 2 reputation. Someone brought a jar of bugs to the barn, and it's leaking pesky insects all over the dance floor. The patrons, in a panic, climb onto the tables and chairs, cowering. You have to do something before the night is ruined. I don't think we should light the bar on fire with all that alcohol. Should we do the kind thing and herd the bugs? I always feel like I try and pick the right thing, and then I'm not rewarded for it, and everyone else would be like, oh, you should just have killed them. But I'm gonna herd the bugs. Oh. Herding animals comes naturally to dogs, which are the descendants of wolves. Fortunately, the bugs were too wily to wrangle, and you end up looking quite foolish chasing them. I lose 3 reputation? Ah! These pigs! Trying to take down the wolf's bite is hard work. Some time off to relax will help boost your creativity to come up with new pranks and new strategies to run the wolf out of business. I don't think they need to do that. I'm doing it just fine on my own. Boys, I'm getting tired of having this darn go around. Methinks you know what makes gold valuable. Here, take me pot of gold. I trust you with it. Just remember what it is, and it isn't worth. He disappears, leaving the gold, and they gain 4 wealth. Oh my goodness. Let's go to the bad side of town. Cooking classes for adults. Malnourishment is a key element that perpetuates the vicious cycle of poverty. By teaching people how to cook nutritious and affordable meals, you can help break the cycle and empower people to improve their lot in life. Wolf Bite gains 1 quality. Sally Snatcher has set up a 3-shell game outside of the community center. Hey Wolfie, wanna try your luck? It's not hard. You have a 1 in 3 chance to double your money. What do I have? Like nothing? You're not scared, are you? Well, you don't like to gamble, you don't want to lose face. What to do? I'll accept. I picked the middle shell. Okay, little lady, I'll play your game. Sally started shuffling the shells, slow at first, then finally ramping up to a blur. Even with your keen senses, you lose track. Okay, Wolfie, pick a shell. You pick the middle shell and... ha ha ha, it's empty. You lose. You happen to notice Sally is holding the shell in a strange way. Move your thumb. What? Why? Oh, I'm sorry, please don't call the cops. Look, I promise I'll stop cheating and I'll even give you double the prize money. Ooh, I gained 3 wealth. Wow, my $9 is gonna go a long way. In this economy? Pigs. Pigs again. Oh, yeah, I've done this before. They brought the jar bug, bug jar. You better stop. Oh my god. Ay, 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 ay. The wolf told people he wanted to change, but the pigs saw through his ruse. He was using the restaurant to fatten up the village so he could go on a hunt once everyone's guard was down. Why huff and puff to blow houses down when he can use his restaurant to be welcomed in people's houses with open arms? Thanks to the pigs' fearless public awareness efforts, and the wolf's reputation was in tatters, but they knew that just made him more dangerous. The pigs poured their finances into their biggest campaign yet, Muzzle the Monster. It was geared to subjugate the wolf and eradicate the threat he posed to the town. The pigs succeeded beyond their wildest dreams. Apparently the village actually had a deep-seated fear of the wolf, and the campaign became a rallying point. The mayor enacted the Carnivore Management Act, requiring all carnivores to wear muzzles in public. Didn't Zootopia touch on this? The pig slept a little more soundly that night, pleased with a job well done. So I lost. I'll probably take another run at this, try and get a better ending, or, you know, play as the pigs or win. Maybe later tonight, maybe another day, I don't know. But that was the Wolf's Bite. Super cute, adorable, loved the illustrations. Thank you guys for taking the time to watch this video on the Wolf's Bite, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!